got a bit red anyway.
I got him.
Good job we did both.
But he is Nick.
He's a pirate! Fire!
Driver Jason Hamble and co-driver Nick Starkey were travelling at about 100 miles an hour when their Nissan plummeted more than 100 feet down the side of the mountain. Incredibly, both men escaped totally unhurt, but one of the helpers was still quite optimistic about recovering the vehicle.
Somebody give us a hand just to put it on its wheels!
Yeah, all right. Do you want to drive it out, mate?
I see.
I used to think you were a real swell guy till you put me right. 100 yards, hairpin left. Goes right, hairpin right, caution.
No, my mum won't have it, so that's it. I knew it was dangerous. And we had a bit of a problem with the fog lights and couldn't see around corners very well. So that wasn't the real problem, I shouldn't think. And then the arrows sort of point that way into this fire break. So, I mean, always follow the arrows, don't I? This is where I end up.
Were you injured?
Sorry?
This is not a laughing matter, is it?
Well, you've got to laugh or you cry, haven't you? And I don't like crying. So I mean, I must laugh about it.
Well, I take it all this damage wasn't done when you came off the road?
No, somebody else came off and landed on top of us, so.
Who?
Oh, another Escort, one of the back numbers. That's why, it's quite a bad place. Most people would have been off, I should think. I mean, we waved them down and they were all just sort of just on the edge here. And one eventually landed on top. Foreign chappie.
One of the worst problems is when you're upside down, when you undo the seatbelt, you fall on your head.
And did this happen?
No, not to me, because that's the 20th time I've been upside down and I'm good at it now.
Keep going. Go on, keep going. Keep going.
That's fine. Now we can just drag it up. This big rock.
He's going. Right that rock, Phil. Right that. Too much. That's it, we got it.
I mean, if somebody turned around to me and said, there's no way you're ever going to win a rally, pack it up, forget it, and I was convinced of that, I would stop. It's quite a difficult way to earn a living.
Co-driven by Rob Arthur, is on the start line of the first stage.
Go. 200, go sharpest left and right through gate.
This is the Rover's third rally outing in Britain this season. The previous two being the All-Tarmac Circuit of Ireland and the Manx International, where Pond finished a splendid third.
Because we've never taken this car in the forest, so we don't really know what it'll do. I am very optimistic. I mean, the car in testing seems very good. But when you test against yourself. You don't test against other people. This is the test.
250 comes round, long right. It's coming round. Straight through gate. Medium right.
In the past, Pond has had some widely publicised mishaps on Sunday runs of the Lombard RAC. Anxious not to repeat the process and make any mistakes so early in the event, he is quite clearly treating the roads of Knowsley with some respect. The big, powerful 280 horsepower Rover being threaded carefully over this very first test. But Pond's luck is about to run out once again.
All right, let's get out and have a look.
The car's sickening impact against the tree spells serious damage, and it's quite clear the Rover isn't going to go much further. Pond tries desperately to extricate the stricken machine, but it's to no avail. From outside, the carnage looks even worse as marshals spring to the team's aid. Somehow or another, they're going to try and get it back on the road and to the end of the special stage. Helped by hordes of eager hands willing him on, Pond struggles valiantly with the car and eventually succeeds in reaching the end of the test. But there's nothing that can be done to avert an unmitigated disaster for Austin Rover and a very personal tragedy for Tony Pond and Rob Arthur.
Rally driver Tony Pond, his favourite for the Mark Phillips Road Safety Award. And here
I'm moving now. Good.
isn't it?
It will be a big